Hi guys, happy Halloween. I'm Craig, Dublin Chef. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do a beautiful curly colcannon mash with jumbo sausages and a red wine jus. It's going to be a 4-step process. So this is the first process, is I'm going to make the curly colcannon mash. Okay, so I have 100 mils of cream and 100 mils of milk. I've got scallions that I sliced, so that's going in. I've got 1 small onion. I've got parsley. And this is the curly kale. Okay, so I blanched it for about 1 minute and I refreshed it under cold water. Now, if you cannot get curly kale, you can use any cabbage you want in your local area. So, and then I'm just going to add 8 grams of butter. Okay, so I'm after melting the butter and the cream, and the onion is wilted. Okay, so there's my lovely mashed potato. So I'm going to fold this in. And then I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Okay. So that's a beautiful creamy curly colcannon mash. So you can see how creamy that is. That's savage, that's beautiful. Okay. So there you go. So that's going to be the base of the dish. Okay, so step 2 is I got these beautiful jumbo sausages from the butcher. Now you can get different types of sausages, but for me, jumbo pork sausages are king for this dish. And the fatter the sausage, the better. Okay, so I'm also going to add beef stock, brown sugar, butter, and red onion. Now you can use white onion, but for me, red onion is king because the red onion releases sugar. And it's a better onion, it's a sweeter onion to use. So that's why you often see red onion marmalades, red onion jus. So that's the reason why chefs use red onion. Okay. Okay, so. Now, if you want to join me, I'm going to cook the sausages. Okay, so I'm just seasoning the sausages with sea salt and black pepper. And as always, I use a lovely Irish rapeseed oil. It's the best for me for cooking because it keeps the heat, can take the heat. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to brown the sausages. And we're going to pull it off then once it's sealed. And then we're going to make the sauce in the same pan. And then we're going to add the sausages then and we're going to cook it out. Okay. So there you go guys, look. Lovely brown sausages, nicely sealed. Okay, so I'm going to add more butter. Okay, so I'm adding butter. I'm going to cook the jus in the same pan. Okay, so, and then I'm adding the onions. The lovely flavours from the meat and from the onions, okay? So I'm going to add 1.5 spoons of brown sugar. Now you can use white sugar, but for caramelised and for making caramels, brown sugar is a better sugar to use. So with the onions and the brown sugar, it should be a wonderful sauce. So as you can see, the onions are caramelising. It's wonderful, look. It's getting more sticky. It's getting more sticky. And the caramel is ready to go. So I'm going to add 1.5 glasses of wine. And I'm just going to let it reduce right down to let the alcohol absorb into it. And it'll be quite sticky. And then I'm going to add the beef stock. So as you can see, the red wine is reducing. You can also add white wine. So I'm going to add now the beef stock. So it's 500 mils of beef stock, and you can use beef cubes. So there you go. It's a lovely thick stock into it, you know. So I'm going to add a spoon of butter, and I'm going to add the sausages. So I'm going to let them cook out then in this wonderful sauce. Okay, so as you can see, the sausages are bubbling away nicely, and the sauce is thickening. The smells, the aroma, it's wonderful. We're getting there. So I'm after putting the colcannon mash in this piping bag. So I'm just piping the wonderful mash into the bowl, as you can see. So I'm just going to add the sausage next. So as you can see how thick the sauce is, it smells wonderful. The sausages were cooking for 10 minutes, so ready to go. Okay, so there's the lovely sausages and the lovely, lovely red wine jus. Okay, so there you have it. A Halloween take on bangers and mash with lovely pork sausages, a curly colcannon mash, and a lovely red wine jus. So I just want to thank you for joining me today in the kitchen, and happy cooking.